In the complex world of Marvel Comics, one character emerges as a chilling antagonist, Superior Iron Man. This dark iteration of Tony Stark embodies his most sinister qualities, creating a fully-fledged playboy in contrast to the morally ambiguous original. As heroes like Pepper Potts, Daredevil, and even Tony Stark's memory oppose him, a web of manipulation, addiction, and tyranny unfolds, leaving society in turmoil. But how might Marvel bring this nefarious version to life in an upcoming movie? Well, let's start with who is Superior Iron Man. Well, in the comic, Superior Iron Man is a significant Marvel Comics antagonist. He is a malevolent version of the heroic figure who would make his appearance after the events of Axis to become the title villainous protagonist of the same-named comic book miniseries. Unlike the original Iron Man, this incarnation combines Tony Stark's darkest traits into a single creature, with this Stark designed to be a fully-fledged bad guy rather than ethically dubious. Superior Iron Man would face out against numerous heroes, including Pepper Potts, Daredevil, and, for a time, the original Tony Stark's memory, which had survived as an artificial intelligence. The Axis incident, in which magic was used to flip the heroes' and villains' morality on Earth, would serve as the starting point for Superior Iron Man. While the magic was undone, the corrupt Tony was able to protect himself and kept his wicked demeanor while the majority of Earth's heroes went back to being who they usually were. This would enable a new, darker Tony to blend into society and create an empire for himself. Eventually, after developing into an egotistical monster, he would expose himself as the true villain by disseminating the Extremis 3 virus, disguised as an app, which would cause people to become addicted to the drug and rob them of all future upgrades until they paid him a fee of $100 per day. Tony pretended that everything was a game and spent a lot of time indulging himself at parties and social gatherings while the people around him suffered, which led to social unrest, panic, and great suffering as a significant portion of society effectively became drug addicts under his control. Because Tony was intelligent, he understood that he needed to balance his cruelty in order to stop the world from turning against him. As a result, he engaged in hostile takeovers of numerous businesses, coerced people into promoting his extremist apps by using threats of blackmail, and even went so far as to send out an army of cutting-edge drones to serve as his personal police force. In essence, he turned into a despot. This version of Iron Man was killed during the Incursion Crisis in issue number 44 of the Avengers 2013, when the original Marvel Universe and the Ultimate Universe collided together, wiping out all life in both. He spent his last moments fighting Captain America, only for both to be killed by a crashing helicarrier shortly before the entire universe was erased. Reed Richards would later restart the entire multiverse, restoring the destroyed universes into existence again, but Iron Man was back to normal in the new version of the universe and not corrupted. How can Marvel introduce Superior Iron Man in the upcoming movie? One way is to introduce Superior Iron Man as an alternate version of Tony Stark from another universe, who comes into conflict with Doctor Strange and other heroes in the multiverse of madness. This could be a way to explore the darker side of Tony's personality and how his actions affect different realities. This could also be a way to bring back Tom Cruise as Tony Stark, who was originally considered for the role before Robert Downey Jr. Another way is to have Superior Iron Man as a result of Tony Stark being corrupted by an external force, such as the Scarlet Witch, Mephisto, or Kang the Conqueror. This could be a way to show how Tony's genius and ego can be twisted and manipulated by evil entities, and how he can become a threat to the world and his friends. This could also be a way to explore the consequences of Tony's actions in previous movies, such as creating Ultron, supporting the Sokovia Accords, or sacrificing himself in Endgame. A third way is to have Superior Iron Man as a future version of Tony Stark, who has become more ruthless and arrogant over time, and who travels back in time to change the past or prevent his own death. This could be a way to show how Tony's ambition and innovation can lead him to lose his humanity and morality, and how he can clash with his younger self and other heroes. This could also be a way to explore the themes of legacy, responsibility, and redemption. Well, there are more interesting and possible ways to bring Superior Iron Man into the MCU universe. The Illuminati can bring Superior Iron into the MCU universe. The Illuminati are a secret group of superheroes who formed after the Kree-Skrull War to share information and prevent global threats. The original members were Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, Black Bolt, Doctor Strange, Professor X, and Namor. They later expanded to include other heroes such as Captain America, Beast, Hulk, Black Panther, and Medusa. They have been involved in many major events in the Marvel Universe, such as the Skrull Invasion, the Infinity Gauntlet Saga, the Civil War, the World War Hulk, the Secret Invasion, the Dark Reign, the Time Runs Out, and the Secret Wars. There are several possible ways that the Illuminati could bring Superior Iron Man into the MCU universe. Here are some of them. One way is to use the multiverse concept that was introduced in Loki and will be explored further in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. The Illuminati could discover that there is an alternate reality where Tony Stark became Superior Iron Man after the events of Endgame. They could travel to that reality to confront him and try to stop his plans or recruit him for their own purposes. This could be a way to bring back Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark or cast a different actor for the role. Another way is to use the nanotechnology concept that was shown in Infinity War and Endgame. The Illuminati found out that Tony Stark had secretly developed a more advanced version of his nanotech suit before his death, which he hid in a secret location. They could also learn that he had uploaded a copy of his consciousness into the suite, creating an AI version of himself. They could try to access the suite and the AI, either to honor his legacy or to use his genius for their own goals. This could be a way to show how Tony Stark's technology and personality can evolve beyond his death. A third way is to use the magic concept that was established in Doctor Strange and WandaVision. The Illuminati could encounter a powerful sorcerer or entity who has the ability to alter reality and manipulate people's minds. They could realize that this sorcerer or entity has corrupted Tony Stark's mind and turned him into Superior Iron Man, or has created a false version of him based on his darker aspects. They could try to break the spell and restore Tony Stark's true self, or fight against him and his illusions. This could be a way to show how Tony Stark's ego and ambition can be influenced by external forces. The possibilities for introducing Superior Iron Man into the MCU are as vast as the multiverse itself. Whether he emerges from an alternate reality, succumbs to external manipulation, or evolves through advanced technology, the Illuminati's involvement adds an intriguing layer. As Marvel continues to weave its intricate narratives, the rise of Superior Iron Man could illuminate the darker corners of Tony Stark's legacy, testing heroes' mettle against a villain forged from his own traits. And that's that for today's video, folks. We hope you enjoy this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Also, don't forget to comment below and let us know which things impressed you the most. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.